Well, the issues are continuing with this truck. Today it won't start, but I don't think it's the key issue this time, because when we hook up our voltmeter to the battery, do it this way, it's a little easier. Only getting 8 volts. So I think I probably should have bought a battery the other day, but it was showing 12 volts, so I thought it was good. But today we're only showing 8 volts, which is a sign of a bad battery. Usually if it's under 10 volts, that means your battery's bad or going bad. So I'm going to get this battery taken out of here and go get a new one. This job's pretty easy to do. Basically you just have to have the infamous 10mm socket, which I've actually got 2 of them on this ratchet. One side's 3/8, the other side's 1/4 inch. Doesn't really matter. I like using the 1/4 inch one because it's a deep socket for this task right here. Just take the negative battery terminal off first. Let that loosen up. Pop that off. I'm going to pull this blanket up so that can't make connection while I'm taking the positive terminal off. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed since holding the camera with my other hand. But as you can see, it's real time here. Taking these terminals off. It's pretty simple. Anyone could do this. That one's being a little more stubborn, like the cables. Short. It says that battery hold down block down here. Get that 1 bolt right there I gotta take off. That's also a 10mm, but I'm gonna use an extension to get to that one because it's down there pretty far. Just to make it easier, go ahead and get that off. Alright, well I got the old battery out, but this battery holder here, I'm going to have to clean it up before I put the new battery in there. I'm just going to vacuum it out and clean it up with like some Windex and a rag before I put that back in there. And this is the hold down block that you have to pull out. I'm going to set this stuff back down in here. For now, set my tools in here. That way when I close the hood, I won't be closing the hood on the tools, causing any damage or anything. So, got the old battery sitting over here in the Jeep. As you can tell, I think you can see it right there. You can see it's bulging out on the side. If a battery starts bulging on the sides like that, it usually is another sign of it going bad. So, now this is starting to be considered an anti-theft device right here. So at Walmart, they got the lead acid battery for $150, but they got the AGM battery that's $170. I think I want to go with the AGM. Well, it's not perfect, but I got most of the dirt and dust out of there, all the leaves and pieces of tree bark, whatever was in there. Got all that out, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the new battery in. Got the new battery here in the Jeep. Had the option of going between the normal lead acid battery or this AGM, which is absorbed glass mat. I like the AGM style batteries better. It's what I've been running on my diesel truck for a few years, and plus this one comes with a 4-year warranty, full replacement. So if anything happens and this battery goes bad within 4 years, they'll replace it for free. And this was a pretty good deal. Found it at Walmart. It was like $170. In fact, I bought this terminal for the Jeep as well as the battery. It was $188 out the door. Of course, I took my other battery in, so I didn't get charged a core fee. This is the old blanket that was around the battery. It came from the factory with this one around it. It's good to have some kind of protection in cold climates. I'm not really in a cold climate place, but a few years ago we did winterize this truck, and I bought this blanket to put around the battery. This one's electric. You can see a cord coming off it here. So if the weather gets really bad, really cold at night, I can always plug the truck in, and this will help keep the battery warm. You want to do that because cold climates can drain the batteries pretty quickly and make them go bad. So in cold weather, you want to make sure that you keep your battery warm. So I got the battery tucked in. Sorry, the battery warmer tucked in around the battery. Now it's time to go ahead and just connect the battery, and it should be good to go after that. Let's put the positive on first. After you get the positive on, then we'll do the negative. Go down very far, did it? I should have opened this clamp up a little bit more before I started putting it on there. The old battery terminal was probably a little worn out. That's fine. It's probably not best practice, but you gotta get it down on the terminal all the way before you tighten it up. Get this one tightened up, and then we'll put the negative on. It's got that little cap sitting on it right now, so it's not touching, so it's good. Yeah, you're gonna see smarking when you got a good battery. Put that negative on. That caught me a little off guard though. I wasn't quite ready for it. So I'm pretty good. Let's get this tightened up and we should be good to go. Check. No movement. No movement. Alright. Should be good. Our lights on. Under the hood, good and strong now. Let's try to get this thing at start, see what happens. Kind of hard to believe his 2015 truck is already 8 years old. And my daughter's been driving, so I got to put the seat back. Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. Yeah, started right up. Whenever you change your light battery out, you may have some lights stay on for a little while. It's normal. You might have to drive it for a little bit to get the lights to go away, but it should be good. So the truck started right up, but for some reason I'm still seeing this low battery voltage light. I'm hoping that'll go away here in a little bit after we drive it, get it up to operating temperature. We'll find out. I'll go put my meter on it, and just to make sure that the alternator's putting out a good voltage. I was sitting here doing some reading online, and a lot of the forums were talking about having to turn the truck off and back on in order to get that battery alarm to clear. So that's what I did. I turned it off and back on. I haven't driven anywhere yet, but that battery alarm is clear. I've got to do a little bit of picking up my tools, and then I'll take this thing for a test drive and see how it does. I also need to get a little bit of fuel in it. Everything's good with that new battery in it, so hopefully there won't be any more issues with this thing for a little while, but I'll keep you updated if there is, of course. Hopefully if you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to watch for more content coming from my channel in the future. Thanks.